Hello, and welcome back everyone. Today we'll be covering an in-depth PvP Masterclass guide for monks, with insight from one of the best monks in the game, HolyDiva, who is generous enough to give hours of his time to provide me with all the knowledge, gameplay, and answers I requested, in an effort to help not just monks, but the entire community become better players. We'll be covering skills, essences, gameplay, engaging, disengaging, general tactics, and more. For this build, we'll be using 4-piece Vithus and 2-piece Gloom Guide, and we'll cover why as we get to each ability. For Ancestral Power, we're using the AoE damage and stun to surrounding enemies, and for this build, it's the undisputed best choice, especially when paired with invocations that trigger when receiving damage. Family bonuses, 3 Vengeance traits, increased damage to enemies suffering loss of control, increased damage to players, and increased attack speed. With all 6 slots active, this cooldown is 13 seconds, which has a large uptime when engaging with the playstyle of this build. Let's start with skills now. Shield of Zen is an amazing ability. By default, it gives you a shield and makes you immune to any loss of control for the duration that the shield persists. For essences, we'll have the Helm Purity's Thought, the chest, Enlightenment's Blessing, and main hand, Intervening Law. This will make Shield of Zen both a buff and a dash. 4-piece Vithus will extend the duration of the shield while giving you increased attack speed, and 2-piece Gloom Guide will become active from the dash effect, giving us a boost to damage when using the skill. The Helm will allow us to dispel harmful effects, which notably can dispel Seeping Bile or other damage over time effects, letting this skill shield us while we bandage without concern of the bandage being interrupted. The chest will give us additional movement speed and the ability to move through enemies while the shield persists. The biggest benefit of the chest slot is the reduced cooldown time on Shield of Zen if you have the slot awakened. The main hand is what turns the skill into a dash and provides additional mobility in the build by being able to choose the location you dash to. Your engages should be centered around having this ability active, and your disengages should be centered around when this ability is on cooldown. Flying Dragon, a second dash to proc our damage bonus from Gloom Guides. We aren't using any essences to boost this skill, and it can be used to disengage, providing immunity frames, move enemies off of the objective, or to bring high priority targets into your own team, and other things. Imprisoned Fist, another amazing ability. By default, this skill immobilizes enemies, however with the Shoulders Freedom's Gale, it both knocks enemies into the air and stuns them. This is incredible, because even if the target has Uncontrollable from the Gladiator tree available, it will still stun them due to the 2 forms of CC within the ability. The Pants, Isolation's Path, give you an additional charge here. Flying Kick is another ability with dash, just a third way to proc Gloom Guides. When paired with the offhand, Spokes of the Wheel, it also becomes a buff to proc Vithus. Using this ability and following up with an auto attack potentially gives you the ability to get 15% damage due to the dash from Gloom Guides, 10% damage from the Flying Kick offhand, 100% damage from the family bonus if it procs, chance to proc your Ancestral Power and stun, 30% attack speed from Vithus. This is some very powerful and impressive burst potential. Primary attack is Fist of Thunder. The added mobility makes it superior to Deadly Reach for PvP. Alright, let's get some gameplay going here for everybody. As I'm heading to the right, I see 2 enemies. Gonna Zen in, immediately use Flying Kick and Imprisoned Fist. Separating that guy. Another guy came with him. Keep him locked up and get out of here. Let the teammates I have finish the Barbarian off. Shield of Zen is down here, so I'm going to pull these guys to the other side, away from where their team res is. Shield back up is priority. One coming from mid, I gotta be quick. Made it out alive for now. Engage with Zen. Move these two closer to the corner for kick. Perfect. Both cheat deaths, and my team is dealing with a spawn. Idols haven't moved yet. I can chase for another kill here. Possibly 2 if I can catch them on the res timer. Engaging with Zen to intercept this guy. Keeping him locked up now. Three still here though. Count my blessings and get out to heal. Shield dropped on the charge, so just gonna move these guys off the objective. Looks like I can get one regardless. Need to try and disengage here quick. And oof, back into the inner sank on the ground. Bad play on my part, but I couldn't exactly go the other way. Help clear the left as I res here. Okay, back to the other side. Waiting for Zen. Okay. Let's pull whatever we can off the objective. Gonna chase and stall any resers as possible. Alright, I've overstayed my welcome. I think this guy's a fan of me. He seems to be focusing me now. Bunch of resers coming. I need to back off. Oof, lost my shield almost instantly. That's going to be a loss in this mirror match. Should have gone the other direction, just to force more time off of the objective for them. Looks like our team is going to try to sandwich them from both sides here. Okay, my team went back to the other side and now I'm just in too deep. Zen into Fist to engage. Need to finish him and get out if possible. Team's holding middle, and I don't think they're going to head the other way towards my entire team. Here they come. I'm going to go down if I can't get out. Zen and Flying Dragon, some off the point. Got 3 in the back stun. 2 of them proc cheat death. I might make it out with more than just a distraction. Two kills, still alive. Idol's in good shape. I'm going to keep chasing. 4v2 now. Got one. Hit another. Well worth it at this point. The third, and I'm out. Top off and come back to flank anyone if possible. Seem to have some lag now with some air punches going on. Finally land some hits, and this match is just about over. Again, huge thanks to HolyDiva for his time, knowledge, and willingness to share his build to its fullest extent. As always, thanks for watching, and have a great day.